Hello, my name is Tổng. I'm 14 and I'm a student at Tổng Secondary School in District A, Hồ Chí Minh City. I feel grateful to live in one of the most dynamic cities in Vietnam. And I also have a good fortune to study in a modern environment that facilitates me making the best of my abilities. However, there are still destitute children who have less opportunity to develop comprehensively.
Over the previous 3 decades, urbanization and migration from rural to urban regions have been an impressive growth in Vietnam. Vietnam had one of the biggest number of urban residents in East Asia, with 32 million people, more than one-third of the population in 2016, with 26% of children. Although urbanization has boosted working productivity, varied economy, and enhanced accessibility to services, there's still poverty and imbalance in society. However developed our city is, this prosperity is covering of the inequality and a lack of child support. Despite being one of the most economically developed cities in our nations, the number of malnourished children here is also the highest one. Unless we take action, there will be more and more children being unwell educated and being a burden of the society in the future. In my opinion, it's time we build a child-friendly city where every child is loved and taken care of carefully. So I think a website or an application on a smartphone for children will be an idea to help our city become child-friendly. As you know, local authorities are not capable of finding all poor children, but with the support of every resident, this challenge is obviously possible. That is also the reason why a website or an application will come in very handy. Setting up a website or an application for every person, especially children, can see the city circumstances surrounding them so that people can help and support them timely. For best result, we can also raise funds on this website to organize charities monthly and help kids to go to school or at least come graduate primary level. Moreover, sexual harassment and domestic violence that make you feel depressed or unable to tell anybody. You will find your voice on this website or this application, and children saving organization can avoid you from those after then. In addition, each family member ought to pay more attention to every single child and do not let discrimination appear in your houses. Being left behind have never been comfortable, especially by family that actually make a race to the present of kids. As a brother, I feel sympathetic. I have suffered from that, and that is really bad. Unless you have a nervous still, you will soon be depressed. Therefore, education organization is responsible for teaching kids to control themselves as well as family does.
This change is the collective responsibility. Care about children more and do not let us grow. Besides the mental health or physical health, every individual must show that kids are not vulnerable and marginalized. Local accountability now is to promote children's right to the very first priority. We must make children's voice valuable and our opinions to be respected so that we can feel reassured. Finally, I would like to thank you for organizing this contest so that all of the children can express our opinions. And I hope my suggestion about a website or an application or a smartphone will be helpful, and I hope our contest will be successful too. Thanks for watching and voting for me. Goodbye, see you again.